What's one of the main reasons a lot of us don't explore our creative capabilities? Well, that's something I'm going to touch on. Hi, I'm Tina. Welcome to Not That Deep, where we're not that deep, but we also realize it's not that deep. In this tiny corner of the internet, I'm hoping to build a community around sewing, knitting, and crocheting. And while I've been dabbling with these things for quite a long time in terms of years, my skills aren't where they could or should be. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people put out their projects and their completed bits and bobs that they've been working on. And I've been seeing a lot of people that have just taken to the craft, and they have been doing like mind-blowing stuff. And it's so cool to see, and it is actually inspiring. But at the same time, it can be really intimidating for someone who, if you're like me, knows about the craft and has been in the craft, not seriously or anything for any amount of time. But also, even if you're new to the craft and you sort of see like the end game of where people are able to get to, it can look really intimidating. Thinking about going from having no skill to being like super advanced. So I guess to answer that question that I put at the beginning, I think, my opinion, is that it's normally being afraid to be bad at something. Many of you have had the experience where you have a vision and, in trying to get your vision across by whatever means of art that is, it somehow falls along the wayside, or you get something wrong and it just doesn't come out the way you hoped. And I think for a lot of people that gets in the way. You might do that a few times and you might think, this isn't for me, because actually you go into the craft or whatever it may be, and like I say, you're scared of being bad at it. You're not ready to sit through the practice to get better and better. So I think a lot of the time, for a lot of us, it's that fear of being bad. Now, like I say, in this tiny corner of the internet, I am hoping to learn publicly and have you guys to hold me accountable. I've got some aims and goals to be a lot better at these crafts than I am right now by the end of the year. And I trust the internet to be that accountability partner. So come along. If you think this is the kind of thing that you could be into, learn with me, grow with me, let's do this. Let's get to a point where we can be proud of our abilities in the future because we decided to take a stand today.